I'm Bob Berkey, and I'm a spokesperson for a volunteer group who's trying to raise funds for our local athletic complex here at Clark. I don't want to talk only about the presentation, but since I've been a spokesperson, I've been working with Dr. Magoob and Sid, Troy, Spencer, Mitch, and Chris since their trip here in Clark in the fall of 2013. And I know I don't have a lot of time, but I feel it's important that I tell you a little bit about the history of what we've been trying to accomplish. And I think what it'll reflect on what these fine young gentlemen have done, not only on the things that you see physically, but what they've done to help us to promote what we are going to try to do here in the next months. We have a puzzle. We know how the puzzle's supposed to look. We want to have concession stands, grandstands, lighting, and so on for our complex. We know what all the pieces of the puzzle were like, but we did not know how to get them put together. We'd have meetings, try to get out and do the fundraising, and there'd be questions about costs, and I would have some of those costs, but people probably didn't want to buy into what the costs really were, and so on. So our puzzle wasn't coming together very well. One of our group members said, why don't we contact South Dakota State University and see if they would have a group of students who would want to take this on as one of their engineering projects. At the time I thought, probably isn't going to work, but let's try it. We have nothing to lose. We're just wallowing the way we are right now. So made the phone call, got the return that yes, there was a group of students who was very interested in coming down and taking a look at our project and put into this. And I am very impressed with what they did all the way through. They've been great to work with, and they will have a place on our wall of recognition once this project is done at one of the very highest levels. So I appreciate that very much. And I want to thank them, and I also want to thank them for supporting our youth. This is about our youth, and it's going to give our kids a better practice complex. It's going to give us a place to host some track meets, I would hope. Parents and grandparents can come on a local basis and watch them work. Hopefully it could give us an opportunity to start a little summer soccer league with the extra space. Our youth football programs will be moved up here, and a lot of opportunities. And because of what they've done, hopefully all that's going to happen for our youth. I wish you all a lot of luck in the future. You're not going to need luck because you're all going to be very successful. And once again, I want to thank the students, and I want to thank Dr. Magoob for being part of this. And I wish you all the best of luck, and once again, thank you.
My name is Nicole. I am a member of the Clark community, but I'm also a member of the Booster Club and a Clark High School student parent. I've got involved as support of the new track just because I think our community needs it, and was very pleased with the presentation from the SDSU engineering students. I think the biggest highlight that is going to help us is having an actual signage and a brochure. As a member of the Booster Club and a parent, our biggest goal, or our biggest hurdle, is going to be going out and raising the money for this project. And having a signage that we can present to people, having it posted in community buildings, and having a brochure that we're able to mail out is priceless to us. It cuts our workload down tremendously, and I think they did a great job, and we really appreciate it. And of course, like I say, it puts us leaps and bounds forward, as well as all the work put into it. The information and knowledge that we can now present is very valuable towards going out and raising the money. We can show people exactly where it's going, what it's going for, and I think it gives it a more sophisticated look. We're not just presenting a hopes and dreams. I mean, this is a solid game plan that we have, and this is what we need to go forward. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Hi, my name is Todd Jenkins. I'm currently an assistant track coach and a graduate of Clark High School. I've been involved in the use of this track since 1975. With that being said, it is important to me that we keep this facility at a high standard. Over the last 10 years, I feel that our track has been neglected, and it has affected our program in terms of numbers. Right now, we are limited in what we can do with our current track. After seeing these young men's presentation at SDSU, I'm very excited and impressed with what I have saw. I was very fascinated with the details they presented, ranging from the placement of the field events and the types and capacities of bleachers, the size of the bathroom and concession facilities and their capacities, and probably most impressed with the elevation plan they presented. All of this information has considerably eased our job in this task. In terms of importance of what they have done for us, I feel they have given this project a very specific direction and a point of attack for us to present this to our community. Personally, it inspires me mainly because I feel it is a very valuable tool for the preservation of our strong program and boosting our community to use it as a tool of physical health for our youth and for the older. The presentation was extremely thorough. I was particularly impressed with the professional level of the presentation. I thought they were very knowledgeable of our needs and the standards required to have a high school facility. In conclusion, I personally want to thank these young men because it means a lot to me and to our community. Thanks.